15, Engine 14, Medic 12, Battalion Chief 2, Safety 18, Netcom Ops 3, unconfirmed multifamily structure fire, map page T23B at Highline Meadows 209, East Highline Circle. Rescue 34, Tower 18, Engine 11, Engine 16, Medic 15, Battalion Chief 1, confirmed multifamily structure fire.
We do have a confirmed fire. Alpha Bravo corner, top floor. Walkout basement in the rear. Fire is exterior. Moving interior. Started on the balcony, moving interior.
This top balcony here, pal. Right there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
See anything I need to worry about?
No, the bottom of that looks pretty solid, so. All right, what do you see? Can I grab a photo of your tick? Thanks, buddy. Got it.
South Metro Fire posted video online of crews trying to knock down the last bits of flames. They had to chop into the side of the building to make sure the flames would not spread internally. That fire happened on a third-story balcony at a complex near Arapahoe Road and South Broadway.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. We're very happy to see you, as always. We want to talk about a fire that you just saw in that video that we went to very early on Monday morning. And I was just telling Eric that that was my first kind of in the middle of the night call that I've ever been on so far. So the call came in just around 12:46 in the middle of the night. And when we are on call, we have our phones go off. So when I woke up, had my alarm, and was able to look on Pulse Point to see where the call was and to see that Eric was going as well. So we got on scene of an apartment fire. The fire was mainly in one unit, and it was involved with the balcony that was outside. So firefighters got on scene, got it knocked down really quickly. Eric was there to still see a little bit of the smoke and a little bit of the fire that was coming out of there. But when we got on scene, we were able to take some video, send out some tweets to our media partners, and some of them actually came on scene to get some video as well. All the residents were displaced in that fire when they were evacuated, but they were able to go back in, except for that one unit, to make sure that the fire was fully put out and they didn't have any extension into the other units. But just kind of a crazy process for me to get up in the middle of the night. I know the firefighters do it all the time, but I learned a lot of just making sure that you have everything ready to go. You can just hop in your car quickly and then get on the road, because sometimes I think, at least for me in the middle of the night, was difficult to just get up and be awake and knowing that you gotta map your way to the call.
At South Metro, we have two different kind of structure fire reports that'll go out. It's an unconfirmed structure fire, which you heard initially, followed by confirmed. And so our dispatch center, Metcom, when they only have a single caller reporting a fire, typically the incident will go out as an unconfirmed response, which is one aerial, two engines, one medic, one battalion chief, and a safety officer. And then in this case, because it was a multifamily fire, it gets balanced to a larger response when it's confirmed and there's more reports and better information coming in. That adds our rescue company, an additional aerial, two more engines, and another medic unit. And then that starts the process of notifying PIOs to respond and fire investigators to respond. So when we get the notification for a reported fire, it's kind of a heads up, like it might be the real thing coming in. And then as soon as it goes to a confirmed response, that's when PIOs are obligated to respond. So Pulse Point is usually something that goes off first, and that's a free app. If you don't know about it, that you can download. You can subscribe to South Metro, see all the active calls that were going on, and even listen to the radio traffic, so it's pretty cool. Going back a day to Sunday morning, we had another remembrance ceremony here at Fire Headquarters, and that was for John Cernich. He was a firefighter with Littleton Fire Department and was on a daily fitness run and suffered a sudden cardiac arrest and died from that while on duty. His son, Pete Cernich, was also a firefighter at Littleton and ended up going through the ranks to a chief officer level, was really an important part of starting the paramedic program at Littleton Fire Rescue. And you can actually learn a lot about that in our historic Littleton video about the merger between Littleton and South Metro. So we'll link that in the description to this video if you haven't checked it out. It's pretty cool. But it was another opportunity for everybody to come together and to remember the passing of John. And that was actually the 50th anniversary of his line of duty death. So definitely a meaningful memory for everybody.
Today, April 28, 2019, marks the 50th anniversary of Captain John Cernich Sr.'s line of death duty while with the Littleton Fire Department. Shortly after reporting for duty at Littleton Fire Station 1 on April 28, 1969, Captain John Cernich was participating in a daily mandatory physical fitness program. As he finished his run, he collapsed and died immediately from a heart attack. In honor and remembrance of Captain John Cernich's service and sacrifice to our community, please share with us in a moment of silence.
Something really exciting happened on Wednesday night. I have been counting down this day for a very long time now. Eric knows.
Truth.
Because I've been
Yes.
telling him for every single week since I found out. But I got to take the oath of office here at South Metro Fire Rescue and get my badge pinned on. So none of my family members have ever been in the fire service before, so it was something completely new for them to see and really special for them to be there. So my parents got to come up with me, as well as my boyfriend. He's the one that ended up pinning me, and just an amazing ceremony. And I loved looking around the room and knowing that our South Metro family is getting bigger each day, but it's little moments like that that still keep it small and precious for all the families that were there.
And South Metro does the oath of office and badge pinnings a little bit differently than most of the fire departments that I've seen. So for our civilian employees who aren't firefighters, don't go through the academy, and they still wear a uniform and a badge, they do take an oath of office from the fire chief. And that really includes a lot of different things. So like this time we had a risk reduction specialist who helps educate community members on how to be safer. Connor, of course. We had 2 dispatchers as well receiving their badges. 4 fire inspectors got their badges. And then through the ranks, we had a firefighter, several paramedics, EMS supervisors, engineers, and lieutenants. And so we celebrate that once a trimester for everybody who has either been promoted or a new employee that's come on board. So it's a really cool way to welcome them and their families into the South Metro family. We also had 2 really cool rescue calls this week, and they were fun to share with our community members, certainly with our news media partners too, that our firefighters are going the extra mile for the animal residents in our district. And this time of year, it's spring, so it's not uncommon for us to have to rescue small animals, little babies that are trying to learn the ways of the world. So
they're just trying to figure it out, but sometimes they get stuck somewhere and they need a little extra help.
They do. So the crew of Ladder 12 rescued some ducklings in Centennial near Arapahoe Road and University Boulevard. And then the following day, the crew of Tower 18 got called to Highlands Ranch. Somebody was walking their dog and heard the ducklings down a storm drain. So the firefighters went down in the storm drain, rounded up the ducklings,
Yes.
put them in a wildland fire helmet, passed them to the crew members up above, and they were reunited with their duckling flock that was waiting nearby in some open space. So it's always fun for us to be able to share those kind of happier stories. A lot of times it's kind of some tragedies that happen. People are losing property, people are losing loved ones, and so the business of the fire service isn't always a pleasant one. So when we have the opportunity to share fun stories like that, and just helping out animals. It's a super cool opportunity for us.
In Highlands Ranch, firefighters making an unusual rescue.
They rescued some youngsters, and they were oh so cute. South Metro Fire shared these pictures with us this morning as the firefighters rescued 5 ducklings from a storm drain. They fit perfectly inside this firefighter's helmet. This was at Hackberry Street and Golden Eagle Avenue. Firefighters were able to get these babies back to mama.
So when I first started working at South Metro, I saw people wearing red shirts around. And for me, I love the color red, so I bought a bunch of red shirts, but then I realized that we only wear them on Fridays. But that's okay, because today is Friday, and we wear these shirts to support our veterans and our troops. So we get to be matching today. But yes, it's a really special thing to see everyone around the office and in all the stations being able to wear red.
Yep, and then on the sleeve of most of them, it's got the support the troops with the American flag, so that as crew members are out walking around and the public sees that's what it's for. We all have the opportunity to buy these on our own and wear them on Fridays if we want to show our support. So that's exactly what we're doing, and you'll see us in every other day of the week wearing navy blue or black jacket over that, because that's what the uniform is. But if you're wondering, that's what the red shirt's all about.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so our patch collection continues to grow, and this one, Hoffman Estates Police Department in Illinois. Thank you so much for sending it to us. We have a little art project we're going to start in here with all of the patches, so stay tuned for that. We'll show you as we get that going, but thanks so much for trading. We love doing that with you guys.
And as always, we really appreciate the interaction that we have with all of you. We're learning a ton. We're learning how to do these vlogs better and show you what you want to see. We know from the Fleet Friday video that everybody enjoyed that and you want to see more, so we will definitely bring you more. Medic unit is next on the list because we do more medical than we do anything else at South Metro. So we'll show you what the medic units are all about. That'll be coming up. Please continue to like and share our videos, and then of course if you don't already subscribe to them, please subscribe so that you can see our content.
I'm not pointing anywhere this time because the subscribe button got put on my face last time.
Last time I put it over Connor's face. What are you gonna do?
You know, he's a jokester.
Sometimes. Allegedly. Yeah. Well, cool guys, have a great week and we will see you next time.
Bye guys.
Bye.